Yeah, hello guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Yeah, it's Chris Anya right there, and then today is another episode of my videos. So just grab some popcorn and sit down and watch this and learn from this. Yeah, so today I'll be talking about trading from trading of zones. Okay, trading of zones in the form of resistance, support, and all of that. All right. So some people you can actually call it resistance and support, and you can actually call it zones. Anyone you call it, but they are surely strong key point the market really respects. All right. So let's get to the chart. All right. So this is particular chart. You can see this one of my major pair. I only trade three things. I only trade these three: GBP USD, GBP AUD, and GBP JPY. Now these are my pairs, alright. So I'll be using GBP JPY for the first example. Maybe you probably will look for another one, or that's another that. Alright, so this is it. Now basically you know that what they call a zone is a point price gets to and then reverse. Okay, a point price gets to before any reverse transaction. I look at this point. This actually is zone. Anytime price gets to this point, it actually reverses. Right? You see, actually that place can actually be called a zone. Right? Or a, let me say, okay, a support. That's also a support, as we all know. Support majorly also a place that when price gets to is always an action, and this also what is a resistance, right? This acting as a resistance from this particular place. You can see it. Now what happened? In case you don't know what's the resistance? The resistance is the point where price get to and then bounce back. Why support is the point why where price get to and start moving up. Alright, so this particular stuff, resistance support, they are key point that is being respected in the market like fire. You understand? So don't play with them. Okay, use them in your analysis. Use them even though you are using indicator. I advise you to also add this little part of price action, SMC, and all of that, and then it will help your trading. You know what I'm saying? So now this is what happened here. As you can see, price was on its own moving. You understand? Down to this point and then down here, okay, and then like that the final broke above the resistance. Now if you look what has been happening here, price has been what at this point. This was the first on it, the second on it, and the third on it. That is on the resistance. Now on the support also, first, the second, and also the third. So basically, most people look for, to trade third touches. Okay, some look at to trade second touches. Like me, I think I trust first after the first touch. I also like trading the second touch, and then there's also a third one. Also, I like going. These are major point that price must give a reaction. Now, if I said something the other time in one of the videos. Let me kind of shift a little bit. I said something that that I trade just the touch. Okay, let me show you. Okay, magnets. Strong magnets. Okay, strong magnet. All right, let me show you guys something that is really important here. All right, so I trade this is this is the market. So I trade this is the market, for example, and these are it moves. So basically this point actually a point in the market that price got to, and it reversed. So what I'll actually be expecting, me as a person, is for what price to come back to that same point, and give me that same action. You understand? And give me that same action. You understand? So that's the kind of thing I don't expect. So that is to say, second touch, I value second touch and also third touch. Now, and you see that at times after third touch, these kind of things are they start becoming weak, and at any moment can actually be penetrated by price. You understand what I'm saying? So, but if at first touch, so a zone, you likely trade a zone after the first touch. Maybe price coming from the second touch, you can go in, or price, and also price coming for the third touch can go in. But you see things like fourth touch, you need maybe other strong confluences. Now that doesn't mean that trading the second touch and the third touch is just only seeing a zone. No, like I do say that before going into any trade, have at least 3 confluences. It is advisable. That's what I advise. Alright, have at least 3 confluences. Even all my students, that is what they do. Alright, they follow my footsteps. And what they normally do is that before going to any trade, they have at least 3 confluences. It may be your support, your resistance possibly, and then the trend line, a chart pattern, you understand, candlestick patterns, and all of that, and so on and so forth. All right, so but at least have confirmations, have other confluences, because don't just jump into a trade because other things are because one particular confluence, one particular key point is telling you to go in. No, don't do that. Okay, now if you look at this place, if you look at this point, some people be expecting to shoot in because this is a support, some people a resistance, some people expecting shooting for a sell. See, everything in forex is that knowledge is good actually. So everything in forex is actually, if you use everything you learn, it to some extent it's going to help you. All right. So at this particular point, some people will be like, let just go in, not knowing that there's still momentum in market and all of that, because of this is a resistance. So if there are no other confluences, you see that if you only trade using one particular confluence, so many times the trade will fuck you up. You understand? So use confluences. But now this is a zone. So a zone is that point the price get to, and if you do it over and over, that is actually a what? A zone. Same thing as resistance and what is support. Now I don't know if you guys are observing something here. As well, I don't know if you guys are observing something here. Now, if you guys are observing something here, that what is that? That if price, now look, two things normally happen when trading from zone to zone. One thing you need to know, that if price is leaving a particular zone, it must get to the next zone. It must get to the next zone. Now let's look at it here. Now some people, okay, let me first from here down to here, again here, and then you understand. Now some people might be asking me, why did I said if price leaving a zone, it must get to the next zone? Why is that this one didn't get to this next zone? Now things happen. Okay, it is now ideally supposed to get to this zone, but what happened? Everybody will be thinking what happened here will happen again, like something like this stuff that happened here, to this zone, and then so we will be thinking this same thing will just come and happen and get to the next zone. So understand something, that despite we know in knowledge that price is leaving a zone, is going to get to the next zone, then you also understand something, that price can also change direction. So whereby we are looking for sell all along, but once we discover that price has broken above this stuff, remember when it talks about how do you know that price has changed direction, that was the last 2 videos I dropped. You can just check there and just watch. Okay, whenever price break above the recent lower low or above the recent lower high and all of that, or recent higher low. All right, now so but you also know that at any time, look at there have been several touches on the resistance, you can see, on the support, and also on the resistance. So the more the touches, the more they are becoming more weaker, and then they can easily be penetrated. That is why you can see on this point it was after first, second, third, and I believe if you even trace it down, you may see some other touches, right? There are some other touches like up here, you can see there are some other touches. So this point has actually been effective for some time. So the more the touches, the more the zone or the resistance, the trend line, the support become weaker, and then before you know, it can easily be penetrated. You understand? But anytime you see that this stuff has been it has been retested, it has been respected over and over and over and over. The more it's been respected, it's getting more weaker. So anytime you just see kind of momentum move in market, just be suspecting a breakout. That's what I'm saying, be suspecting a breakout. All right, and then I remember my analysis then, there was kind of, that's why I said don't just use only one confluence. There was kind of
a trend line from higher time frame, and things from that is from I think week 1, and things from higher time frame, believe me, they are more respected than things from lower time frame. All right. So ideally, as a person, since I know that price leaving a particular zone, it must get to the next zone. So I'll be actually looking for a sell. All right. I'll be looking for a sell. Okay. Even when it's going back, I'll be just waiting for a time to show me another confirmation to enter for a sell until it finally breaks above this particular position, which is showing that what price is no more reversing. It has changed in direction. Once you understand. So I would just advise you that whenever you are trading, don't detect what price, don't force price to do what you want. Right? Just align with whatever the price is saying. If it's showing you buy, yeah, if price is showing you that it has changed in direction, don't force yourself. Like some people, they will be doing is that despite I know that this stuff has changed in direction, they will still be they don't used to get what, so they'll still be pushing, they'll still be trying to push in for sale and all of that. No, it doesn't work like that. You see that price has changed in direction, you know the kind of opportunity, or you know the kind of opportunity you'll be looking for. And as you can see, I said something some time ago. Okay, then I posted a particular set of that price is going to what? That Boku now is going to retest, and you see at this point didn't retest it fully, which I'm believing is just going to give maybe a double top before falling. All right, it's possible. So I think you guys should just wait for that, maybe something like this before retesting. So I think for now I'm not on this particular pair. I'm on AUD. I think, I don't know, maybe tomorrow also. If you're not in the Telegram channel, please just try to be there so that you can see what I'll be posting. All right, my chat. So I'll also be dropping the link to the Telegram channel in the description box so that you can actually get there, and then you understand, get to know more what we see. All right, so I'm going to show you guys my analysis on GBP AUD tomorrow. That is what I'm on presently now. So on GBP JPY, I'll be watching it for some I'll be watching it for now to see the next action of price, whether price at reaching that point it will give me something like you know what I'm saying, like a double bottom, or it will break that point, retest it, and just understand it that when price reach a particular point, resistance, support, two things only happen. It's either it reaching that point it reverse, or reaching that point it breaks and it is simple. There's nothing like that. Is the two things that happen. All right, now you have you know some of you might be thinking or might be kind of having a kind of question like, how do you know if price is going to with the change direction or it's going to break? Now I released the video, I think it should be the last one or the one before, so just try and watch it and then you tell me what you think about it. All right, so you know if price is going to test, so you're going to reverse or just going to break above and all of that. There are things you see in the market, you know that this one price is reversing. All right, like especially when it comes to seeing a candlestick confirmation, seeing a candlestick pattern, you know that wow, price already reversing, price reach a particular point, and you see that, for example, price is pushing bullish before, just pushing bullish, and then reaching that particular point you have been expecting, maybe a massive key point, a very strong key point, you now see kind of bearish, a very strong bearish present. You know that wow, price is about changing direction. You understand? But you just see that at reaching that point, price is still pushing, very pushing with power, is still pushing kind of in a bullish form. Just forget it, price is breaking. You understand? So that is how it is. So, but anyway, still watch the videos are there. You can just go there and just get them. All right. So now this is it on this particular stuff. I believe you guys learned something. So, anyways, if you have any question or you have an addition and everything, just drop it in the comment section. I'll attend to that. And also, guys, like and subscribe. Right? So I will be also dropping the link to Telegram group so that you guys can get more of this and all of that. So you guys have a wonderful time. Thank you.